Hey, hi, how are you?
49-year-old musician Fabio Dwyer has Parkinson's disease.
Okay, so we can actually connect you.
It's hard to tell, thanks to a pacemaker, not for his heart, but for his brain.
Okay.
Now it's about to get a reboot that could change his life.
So now let me stream now from the brain. And you might feel some dizziness now because I'm going higher.
Okay.
Sorry about, and this is the first time you are in an adaptive setting.
We're taking you inside an innovative medical trial at the University Health Network in Toronto, where new technology is offering patients with Parkinson's a more personalized therapy. It's called adaptive deep brain stimulation, or ADBS, and it has the potential to revolutionize the way we treat neurological conditions, and we're going to show you how it works in real time.
And I'm going to lower the stimulation slowly. Then I go down to 0 so that there is a tremor.
His symptoms begin to show. Neurologist Dr. Alfonso Fasano is adjusting electricity levels flowing deep into Dwyer's brain. Electricity is the brain's natural language. A device placed in Dwyer's chest connects to electrodes implanted in his brain. It sends out continuous electrical impulses that disrupt abnormal brain activity.
Do you feel anything right now?
I start to feel like a little bit.
Well, let's go a little higher.
Deep brain stimulation eases Dwyer's tremors, but the muscles around his mouth remain stiff.
You're part of this trial now because we're trying to see whether we can improve your speech. So let's have a good recording of your speech now with standard stimulation.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us what you did yesterday?
A lot of a song by the Beatles called While My Guitar Did 3 Weeks.
So this is a baseline of your speech.
Dwyer's part of a Canadian trial testing the power of ADBS.
In adaptive deep brain stimulation, the stimulation is given on demand, only when the brain really needs more stimulation or more treatment.
In some ways, standard deep brain stimulation is like cruise control in a car. It keeps a steady speed, but when traffic slows down, you manually need to hit the brakes. Same goes for DBS. Adaptive DBS, on the other hand, is more like smart cruise control. The car slows down automatically. The device senses changes and adjusts.
Instead of just doing the same thing over and over, and therefore causing side effects, it's only delivering stimulation when the brain needs it.
For Dwyer, deep brain stimulation put him back in control. Diagnosed in 2018, he saw his future slipping away.
It was like a big hole, a deep hole, black hole was opening under my feet and I was like falling like non-stop. But I knew right away that my career as a musician would be severely harmed.
A career that, strangely enough, crossed paths with Dr. Alfonso Fasano years before his diagnosis. The next time they'd meet was in the hospital. So now the device is turned off.
Yeah, and that's how it is when I'm off.
In the days leading up to his adaptive upgrade.
Like that's how bad the shape.
And it just happened almost instantly.
Yeah, it takes like a few seconds.
Dwyer showed us what life without this therapy looks like. It's really remarkable.
I'm very good shaking martinis.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
When he turns it back on, just like that.
Just like that. Amazing.
Amazing. Remarkable.
Saying 5 minutes shaking. Stuff like that. I can feel the muscles. The pain in the muscles.
He's hoping the adaptive upgrade will help relax his face muscles so he can form words more easily.
There's always the chance that it's not going to work as good as the previous system because it's a new thing that they're trying, they're still learning about.
Researchers are investigating adaptive deep brain stimulation for potentially treating conditions beyond Parkinson's, like epilepsy, Tourette's syndrome, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. So far, studies including a soon-to-be-published trial involving 68 participants, has led regulators in the US and Europe to approve ADBS for Parkinson's patients. Health Canada is currently reviewing the therapy.
I was able to do all the things I wanted to do with my life.
Benjamin Stetcher was diagnosed with Parkinson's at 29. He was the first Canadian patient to try adaptive deep brain stimulation as part of that international trial. Stetcher says without warning, his body muscles used to contract and twist uncontrollably.
It's taken away the most bothersome symptoms that I used to live with, and now I just live with this tremor. It's not that bothersome.
Right now, it's one of the best treatments we can offer, so it's great that we have new tools to make it even better.
Dr. Adrienne Carpentier is a neurologist and movement disorder specialist. She's watching the Canadian trial closely, hoping to learn who might benefit most from adaptive therapy.
Is it like all patients should have it because it's miraculous, or it's only that subset of patients that have issues where they're with their current DBS programming? So I think all of that are still unanswered questions, but it's going to be very interesting to see how it unfolds.
And this is the first time you are in an adaptive setting. We have previously set this up.
Dwyer feels a bit nauseous.
So now we are activated the adaptive setting. We don't see any tremor.
That's a good sign.
And the stimulation is adapting, going higher and lower, depending on how much stimulation the brain needs in this particular moment. Say again the song and the artist.
While my guitar gently weeps by the Beatles.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It was easier because I don't feel the tone shaking inside.
The verdict?
I'm feeling great. Ready to grab my guitar, play.
And that's a relief.
Well, you never know. This is the first time we start adaptive stimulation in Fabio, and we're learning as we go.
And there's more to come. In the near future, doctors say the stimulator itself will learn by constantly recording information from the brain. Then AI could help make another leap forward. Instead of reactive, the technology could become predictive. It's not a cure, but for many, it's hope for a better tomorrow.